Threatened it.
I like the confidence there. Didn't even think about the treble 11. Just went for the signal to give himself a shot at the ball. Your turn now, Peter Wright. Same equation.
90. Nico, you require 25.
Turned out to be a better attempt from the young German. And he tidied it up. Double 8 it is. And Nico Kurz takes the lead.
The Dutch fans may remember Kurz from last year in Gelsenkirchen. He qualified for the tournament and was 3-0 up on Jamie Lewis and lost in a deciding leg.
96.
Didn't see much of him since then, but he has been plugging away, the young German, trying to qualify for the Euro Tour, and also is prominent in the German Super League, which is now very competitive. The German Super League is a big chance for someone to claim places at the Ali Pali, to qualify through that for the World Championship, and young Kurz at the moment is in second place in the standings. So domestically he's had a terrific year. Hoping to continue it on the big stage here in Cologne.
And he started this game in the same fashion that he played against Gary Anderson. We're looking at a mid-90s average right now, and he's 1-2 for his doubles. Here comes Peter Wright. First 180 of the night here at the German Darts Masters.
An early opportunity for Russ Bray to tickle those tonsils, and my, did he give it some.
$16. Peter, you require 143.
Treble 17. Double 16. Stunning from Snakebite.
Third leg, Nico to throw first.
Well, welcome to the game, Nico.
Brilliant start from both. The only big stage match that Peter Wright has lost to a German player was against
43.
Max Hopp. The German Open last year. Hopp, of course, went on to win the title on home soil on the Euro Tour. It was a landmark moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, incredible moment for Max, obviously, but a big moment for German darts in general. And it's one of the things to bear in mind. We saw Max last night. He was unreal. Highest average of the night. Only missed one dart at double, and that was for 170 checkout. Not quite enough against a sublime Rob Cross. But you look at the Germans that we have in action, and Nico Kurz is in the very, very early stages of his development. Martin Schindler is a little bit further on. Gabriel Clemens is right there with him. Max Hopp is a step further again. But it doesn't take very long for a player to come from absolutely nowhere and establish themselves amongst the elite. As little as 4 or 5 years. That's what we saw with players like Adrian Lewis, for example. Within 5 years of playing PDC darts, he was a world champion. So Nico Kurz, there are opportunities there, and if you've got the talent and you can prove it, then the rewards are enormous.
Well, it's interesting. Kurz was saying that Hopp is a role model for him
55.
and for many others for what he's achieved, but he's actually the same age as Nico Kurz, but just goes to show how far Max Hopp has come. Max Hopp, next target is to get in the world's top 20, and that won't be too far away. But what Hopp has done in a short space of time has just invigorated the German dart scene, and as you say, the rewards are being reaped by more than just a couple of players now. The real talents emerging. The chance to break. But a great setup shot from Kurz if Peter Wright can't take out 100.
That looks like a help. But it is not utilised by the world number 5.
Same target.
38.
Same result.
If you require Fulton.
To break the throw and hit the front. Snake bites. Keep giving him chances, and you feel he's going to take it. But it'll have to be double 10. And he doesn't take it.
Nico, you require 20.
Real let-off for the young German. Last dart in hand. Peter Wright missing 5 to break.
Peter to throw first. Game on.
Fine margins. Race to 8. All the matches tonight here. Finals night in Cologne. Best of 15. There will be a break after 6 legs.
16.
Well, these two have already missed more darts at double in this game than they had in the whole of their previous matches. And a scrappy encounter.
16.
It might favour Nico Kurz. Snakebite using the same darts as yesterday. He came here convinced he was going to use these new arrows that he says he's been playing brilliantly with. And then he changed his mind last minute for his game against Robert Marjanovic, a guy he'd not beaten before. He said, I had to give him some respect. I had to stick with these darts. I knew I wasn't going to try anything new. I needed to show respect. And in actual fact, he thought it was a mistake when he spoke after. But he's come out and used the same equipment again.
One run of Fulton.
Well, the vagaries of darts. Peter Wright with a stunning 1-4-3 check out to win the second leg. And then misses 5 darts at tops and double 10 in the next leg.
100. One run of 30.
Good switch, good darts.
16. Peter requires 17.
Plenty of time here for Snakebite. Double 16.
Game shown.
Take out in no time at all.
Peter Wright.
2-2.
Nico to throw first. Game on.
4 legs, all one on throw. 22-year-old Nico Kurz, who still works.
100.
Industrial mechanic. Has to juggle the job with the darts. It loves every minute of what he's doing here and relishing every second of his big stage experience. Very much at home.
100.
Right, it's a gamble for some of these guys if they want to quit the day job and really dedicate themselves to the sport. It is a risk, and we saw that from our winner in Vegas, Nathan Aspinall, just a week ago. He took the risk, quit his job. It was not plain sailing for a while, but now he really is one of the rising stars in this sport. You look at, say, Gabriel Clemens, you see tonight, who's a locksmith by trade. He's been given a year's sabbatical from work to give the darts a go. I don't think he'll be going back, because it's all working out very nicely for him.
100.
The aim, the only aim
25.
of Nico Kurz in 2019 was to qualify for the World Championship. Anything else is a bonus. Beating Gary Anderson is a landmark moment for him in his career. Can he follow it up against Peter Wright? It was always going to be difficult to find that same quality when you're absolutely flying and the adrenaline's pumping and you're about to beat Gary Anderson.
44.
Kurz here is averaging only 79 against Peter Wright. They've still got a chance here to possibly go 3-2 up. It's always going to be difficult to back it up.
23.
Well, he might have just turned this leg back around.
$98. Nico, you require 107.
Treble 17 would have left double 18, so a chance here for Peter Wright, who missed 5 darts to break the young German's throw in the third leg. He's got 2 more here. Only needs the one. First blow, first crucial blow to the number 1 seed. Wright leads with a break.
Well, crucially, Nico Kurz was able to get his nose in front against Gary Anderson and just keep him 1 or 2 legs behind. Now that he's gone behind against one of the top players in the world, this becomes more difficult.
Well, Peter Wright fancied his chances in Las Vegas, didn't he, a week ago? Lost an enthralling semi-final to Nathan Aspinall. The only time in the entire match that he was behind is when Nathan Aspinall hit the winning double in the deciding leg.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about Peter Wright and how much money he's defending and whether he's playing as well as he was 2 years ago when he won this title, won the UK Open, had an incredible year. But his self-belief has never wavered. He believes he's got more major titles in him. Lots more. Another there. May look at the ball anyway. Oh. Well, I mean, it's an option, Peter.
Peter Wright joining the club. This is an exclusive club for players who love double 15.
Do they love it? Of course he loves it. Snakebite takes a 2-leg advantage, and Nico Kurz, having vanquished Gary Anderson, is finding things altogether tougher against the other Scotsman in the field. 4-2 to Snakebite as he looks to reclaim the title.
Interestingly, no practice darts from Nico Kurz. He decided he didn't want to practice. He just waited for Peter Wright to throw in a few. Kurz will step straight up after the break and throw in this crucial 7th leg. Don't often see that. Players walk up on stage after a break and they forget it, get on with it. Not bothered.
Not sure that plan worked with a 43 opening salvo from Nico
I'd have been
Kurz.
happy with that.
Well, yes. But then again, you probably wouldn't have beaten Gary Anderson last night, Stu.
True.
There's Joe. Mrs. Wright.
$95.
Joe responsible for that magnificent snake on the side of Peter's head.
Darryl Gurney against James Wade to come. The winner of this will play the winner of that. Then Rob Cross, Gabriel Clemens, in between Menchior Sulovic and Martin Schindler, our 4 quarter-finals.
Well, Peter Wright is threatening to run away with this. Nico Kurz, if he's sensible with how he uses the board, he can leave a finish. Well, he's hit a treble anyway, so he's going to get to one.
96. Maybe you require 161.
Still make Snakebite favourite for this leg. Treble 17. This will hurt.
136. Nico, you require 135.
Can't take it out now, so Peter Wright will have a couple more darts to try and break the throw, and Nico Kurz will just hope that he misses.
95.
9 missed darts at double from Peter Wright, but still averaging 9 on 100. Double 10.
Game shown the
Well, he
seventh
fancied
leg.
that. Normally you'd see him. You wouldn't normally see him go for 9 double 8, but
Peter to throw
fancied
first.
5 double 10.
Game on.
And that's why. It's 5-2 and it's 4 legs on the spin, and you have to say now, well, mind you, we said it was game over last night, didn't we, when Van Gogh was 5-1 up on Schindler.
97.
Peter Wright's not usually a player to lose focus. And despite those misses, he is averaging up towards 99. You feel that he's just kind of comfortable playing at this level. You know he's got more. He may need it before tonight is out if he is going to reclaim this title. That is more.
Exceptional. An average of 85 from Nico Kurz that isn't going to challenge Peter Wright. Only been playing for 5 or 6 years. Encouraged to start playing by his dart playing parents. He's come quite a way in the short time. Nico Kurz, as I say, the big step for him is a World Championship place later this year.
But he only has to look at the guy he's playing. When we first saw Peter Wright many years ago, he was literally unrecognisable from the man he is today. He's become one of the top players in the world and has been for many years.
84.
Well, he teased us with the prospect of going for the 1-2-4, but sensibly just laying up, and he'll return for double top to take that lead to 6-2, and I'm not sure there's a route back for Nico Kurz from here.
Laying up, but is it a tap-in?
Game shot of the 8th
Double
leg.
10 again.
Peter Wright.
6-2, and
9th leg, and Nico to throw first. Game on.
very impressed with Peter Wright. And you know, sometimes this is, I know it's sometimes about luck and the luck of the draw and the itinerary and the order of play, but for me, I always thought that Peter Wright coming to the arena today was the favourite to win this, because he had the first quarter-final and then he could relax for an hour or two, then he has the first semi-final, and then he necessarily could have a break for the final. But I just think it's all mapped out for Peter Wright to take the chance if he can. I'm sure others will do their best to try and stop him, but I had Wright favourite to win this coming to the venue today.
Well, look, I know I bang on about the Euro Tour and the advantages that it gives players, but Peter Wright has undoubtedly learnt how to do this kind of stuff on the European Tour, because those final days, you're playing in the afternoon, then you're playing in the evening, multiple games. You've got to learn to be able to get yourself up for each match and prepare and get yourself in the zone. And Peter Wright has played more of those events than anybody else. He's won more titles than anybody apart from Michael van Gerwen. This is a display forged in places like Riesa and Leipzig and Hildesheim in Germany, where he has been superb over the last 5 years.
105. Nico Unicorn, 1961.
But he really needed it. He took out the 170 against Gary Anderson.
82.
Too many darts like that for Kurz tonight. Too many loose ones. There's one treble needed. There it is. Tops for another one.
76. Well,
that's the only concern that Peter Wright will have, in that he's struggled to find double top so far in this match. Double 10 has helped him out, but it's double 11 that Kurz wants for a rot stopper.
Well, it gets the crowd interested again here in Cologne.
Game on.
It's competition against the likes of Peter Wright and Gary Anderson, and as we saw here 12 months ago, that they're going to improve the game of players like Nico Kurz and the like who played regularly in that German Super League. Only competition at the highest level is going to make a difference.
Well, you'll see a player tonight. He is the defending champion, Mensur Suljovic, who it was only when he committed to playing PDC darts week in, week out, that we really saw him blossom into one of the top players in the world. He was always dangerous. It was obvious he had talent. But I think he's surpassed most people's expectations over the last few years. And he may surprise a few people here tonight and defend this title. Suljovic takes on Martin Schindler, another 22-year-old German.
Mensa's your tip?
I always think he's dangerous, but I have to say, with the way that Rob Cross played last night and indeed all year, I've been saying for many, many weeks that Rob Cross is going to win a title. It has to happen. He's playing too well not to, but
82.
Whoever wins this title here in Cologne tonight, they're going to have to play some top stuff.
Yeah, well played, young man, to leave 170 again.
He uses the ball there, so he only needs one treble to get a dart at a double for the leg. Nico Kurz cannot repeat the heroic 170 from the opening round against Gary Anderson, but he leaves 74, which he did take out against Anderson. Double top, not hit it yet.
Nope.
Hits it now, and that might spell the end for Nico Kurz.
One more required for the #1 seed here in Germany.
Well, if this is to be a quarter-final defeat for Nico Kurz, he'll leave this tournament having won his first ever game on a big stage, having played superbly against Gary Anderson, and what an inspiration for the young man to go on and build upon that for the rest of the season and maybe find his way to Alexandra Palace for the first time. It is not that he's played dreadfully in this game at all, but Peter Wright has consistently found himself a visit ahead in legs. And with that kind of pressure on you, it is very, very difficult to perform to your capabilities. Nico Kurz is still battling, he's still trying. But without hitting top gear, it's been a pretty impressive, solid stuff from Peter Wright so far.
161.
10 points between them. Well, the averages reflected in the scoreline. Got to go for it.
129.
Just sometimes it would have been worth having a go. Too sensible.
Well, let's see, because Peter Wright has set that up all right. Does Nico Kurz get another leg? He does. It was obviously the right decision, Stuart.
Every day of the week you go for the ball in that circumstance. Well, he's got a fourth leg. He's pushed his numbers up. He's played really well. Yeah, just got the feeling, I agree, that he's been sort of a dart behind.
134.
Picked it up a bit the last couple of legs. Well, the last 3 legs. He was only denied in the 10th leg by that superb 117 finish from Wright.
He's dragged his average up into the 90s. Comparable to what Raymond van Barneveld was throwing yesterday, the 5-time world champion.
95.
Nico Kurz fans Could they have something remarkable to celebrate in a few minutes' time? It's already a run to be celebrated. Well, can he find 2 trebles? There's one.
85.
Oh, not quite enough.
Peter require 100.
Peter Wright could end it.
Yeah, so he should have at least 1 dart. But Top's coming back to take his place in the semi-finals. Here it comes. Well, even better, double 10. Now then, young Mr. Kurz.
Could there be a little wobble at the finish line from Snakebite? And Nico Kurz take advantage on double 5. He can, and he does, and he breaks Snakebite's throw. And there's some life left in this game yet.
After last night, nothing would surprise me. Still got a way to go. Peter Wright stood with the safety net of no, he will throw next, first in the next leg. 2 match darts at double 10. Double 10 have been good to him for the most part. It's amazing what one good shot can do. All of a sudden the confidence goes to another level for the 22-year-old Kurz.
Well, that one clattering into his previous darts and landing on the floor. Quick bit of repair work needed. Nico Kurz is just ploughing on.
100.
Yeah, flight's back in.
Nico, you require 161.
Well, I don't think he's going to try and take it out. But he'll set it up magnificently.
Well, all of a sudden there's pressure where there wasn't any.
65. Nico, you require 24.
7-3 up. And on the verge of victory. Became 7-4. Became 7-5. He's now
7-6.
Well, his finishing for the whole tournament is 55%. That is world class from Nico Kurz. If he gets a chance, there's a very good chance he'll take it. It is down to Peter Wright in this leg to stop Nico Kurz getting any kind of opportunity.
Well, if you throw for the match,
58.
you settle for 140 every single time. One treble per visit should do it here for Peter Wright. The back-to-back 140s will do very nicely. Thank you very much. You feel Kurz here has to find the first maximum of the match.
Would have been his first of the whole tournament. He has piled in 20 scores of 140 or more. But this is a superb leg of darts from Peter Wright. Absolutely superb. A trio of ton 40s leaves him 81 for the match. Kurz needs to find 2 trebles just to leave a finish. And he's not going to do it. So Peter Wright is going to get more match darts. It has been a valiant attempt from Nico Kurz, but it might be coming to an end right now. Double 18. The switch to double 9.
63.
And was it the right decision to go that route? Because double 9 can be very awkward. There are bits of the border in the past Peter Wright has deliberately avoided. In fact, Joe, his wife, has told him to because he keeps missing it.
Require 18.
Straight for it, or is he going to split it? Well, he's going to have to split it now. 5 match darts missed. 6 match darts missed. Now it could get very interesting.
96.
The pressure piles on. 7.
Game.
8 match darts it took, but it's a very relieved Peter Wright who goes through to the semi-finals. Fantastic effort from Nico Kurz. Remember the name, he dumped Gary Anderson out here in Cologne. He ran Peter Wright very, very close. Nico Kurz will aim for a place at the Ali Pali. For Peter Wright, it's a place in the semi-finals of the German Darts Masters.